something here. It's okay. A fella walked in, very upset. He went inside. He come back out quarreling because he said his life was threatened. He went to report it, and the police didn't take him on. And said, well, if anything again happen, come back. So the fella said, if anything again happen, you might kill me. I can't come back. I say, Lord, eh. And then, finally, a whole hour afterwards, the guy came, very nice young police officer. Clearly needs to go back to the barracks. No good afternoon, no good evening.
That's where the problem emanate from.
No, let me tell you. No good evening, no nothing. All right, let me see your paperwork, blah, 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 blah. Okay, he himself, did you all exchange information? All you take a picture, all you thing there. It's all right. And then he said, let me go and take a look at all your car. So, okay. So he gave us the receipts and everything. And I said, he said, officer, I didn't get your name. While he's walking away, his back to us, it's on a receipt. And this is a young officer at the St. Joseph police station. And I'm going, this service is not going anywhere quickly. It's not going anywhere quickly. No, the individual who hit me. So, he rattling a mile a minute now for the whole hour he there talking to everybody, How he know Fitzgerald Hine. And Ramesh Maharaj is his lineman partner. And
he was trying to intimidate you or what?
I don't know. He's talking to somebody else there because me, I'm taking him on. Because
you know all of them too?
But me, I ain't saying a word. And I said, and it's only when he finished about, I really know real people. Everybody called there, I know and I have the number for. But he's just rattling. He's in Shorted Beaker, and of course I'm in Shorted Tattle. So I'm going there this morning because it's kind of a funny spot. At least my door is opening with no problems. The frame, nothing shifted there. But I have a problem putting filler on my car. And my car is
a white car.
And my car is a white car. And my car is dealer maintained. So it may look a bit dirty now because I don't have no time. But I'm just going, and but the thing about it is when he hit, and I turned around about, oh jeez. And then he turned around and he was driving.
What kind of car?
He's driving a panel van.
Oh, so he don't have reverse cameras or sensors?
No, he has nothing, no.
Oh gosh.
He has like a mirror or something. But then I had to look because I had to run behind him now because I don't know if he's going to pull off. So I had my phone in my hand to take a picture. If he decided to pull off, and it's only because the vehicle in front of him stopped, he stopped and I caught up with him and I said, hey, pull over, hit my car. So I don't know if he was going to drive off. I'll give him benefit of the doubt that he really was going to park up, even though he had missed one parking spot. So, but I tell you, I see the pain. I mean, it had a little minor accident that two ladies got involved in, and one lady came up to me and said, your car parked inside a police station, She said, hi, could you, it's an unusual request, but can you direct her? She just hit my car and her nerves are a bit rattled. Can you direct her? So I started to direct her and I realized the direction's not going anywhere. And I went, ma'am, would you want me to park your car for you? And she said, oh yes, please, thank you. And her hands were shaking a mile a minute. One little, it's so minute. And she was shaken. So I said, all right, just take it calm. Just calm down. Just take some deep breaths and relax a 5 happy thoughts. But I don't know what time because I left and they were still outside in the parking lot. But I do understand when the commissioner has to deal with officers at police stations and quarrel and they're not doing this. And Gary Griffith had done the same thing. I really don't know what is going on in St. James Barracks and what they train them to do.
So, Steve, that accident with the woman, they told her she couldn't park in the police station?
Yeah, you can't park it. Richard, if you hit somebody, let's say somebody hit you in Curab, and you drive into the police station, ups, you can't park in there, park in the road.
So which police station was this, may I ask?
St. Joseph. This by the priority bus route by TML.
Don't they have parking? So you have a whole service to serve. What is the slogan?
To serve and protect?
with pride.
No,
Protect and serve with pride.
protect and serve with pride. Yeah, right.
And you have absolutely no parking spaces in police stations across Trinidad and Tobago for customers who are called citizens who pay a salary.
Yeah.
Not only that, Rich, the gentleman.
Basically, that's it.
The gentleman who came in to say that his life is threatened, may it be small or may it be big or may it be whatever it is. The fact is, an individual walked into a police station and said, I just got a threat on my life. And for the officers at the station to come back and say, well, when something else happened, come back.
Well, I can't say the officers, maybe a officer tell him that.
Well, I don't know. When I went in, there were two people there. It was in front of him.
So a officer tell him that.
So a officer. Let's just say a officer.
Tell him that. Tell him that. So that he didn't even get
an officer. Sorry.
Well, so I don't know how to explain that situation.
But nothing unusual about that, you know. And I had cause to advise one of my colleagues the other day to tell the person, go back to St. James Station and ask for the senior officer. Because what happened is that he was driving down Cocoreed Way and somebody pelted a big stone and bust his glass. Right? He went to the St. James police station, which of course is the nearest station at the point in time, and reported it. And an officer at St. James Station tell him that it's 4 roads district, you gotta go down 4 roads. I said, no, how many times we have interviewed commissioners and senior officers and they say it's a one police unit. In other words, any station, you can make a report at any station and they're supposed to take it. But they're still sending people away from stations, saying you're in the wrong station. They're still doing that.
Yeah, which they're not supposed to do.
No.
They can actually take a report in the police vehicle.
Yeah.
But you can go to any police station and make a report. You're supposed to.
Yes.
But it's like when you take 2 steps forward, you're taking 100 back.
But that one door policy was effective even under Stephen Williams.
Yes.
That one door policy and that whatever memo that needed to get to other police officers is still traveling to get to them. Is the only thing I can see. It's still on its way to get to them because you had Stephen Williams, you had Gary Griffith, you have McDonald Jacob, and now you have Earl Christopher. And all of them will articulate that yes, there is a one door policy. And they had citizens, and when citizens are reluctant to go into police stations or reluctant to talk with police officers, the TTPS wonders why. Customer service is a hell of a thing, you know. Customer service is a hell of a thing.
If you remember
because for that same woman who was rattled, Steve, how much would it have taken for the policewoman to recognize as part of a customer service training that this woman is a little frazzled about the accident and say, ma'am, yes, ma'am, go ahead and park and come in and calm down. Let me get you a glass of water.
Exactly.
And let's go through the process. How difficult it is, but the default position is you can't park here, you know. You can't park in no police station yard. And then you all say,
for the young lady
who want the same citizens to be invested in trust with you all. Come on.
Yeah.
Look, every now and then, though, you're going to a station and an officer will approach you and say, are you getting through, sir? Can I help you? Every now and then you will get that. But more then than now.
Look, yesterday, westbound Churchill Roosevelt Highway, you pass El Socorro, you pass DHL, and then you see a police radar, a guy in a very visible Nissan X-Trail timing. Hear how stupid this is. You timing, but they have 10 police cars and jeeps park up on the left side by courts, stopping every car that heading westbound. But you time in lower down, eh?
I'm lost. So the timing is after the road.
No, it is before. What is the point of timing if everybody is mashing their brakes?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm going, they really have no clue how to police sometimes. If you're checking, if you're timing for speed, one, man, let me tell you, the opposite lane will see that your headlights on and your blue flashing lights, and they're signaling people a long time before you reach. That's one. Two, if you want to time somebody, why is it that the khaki who is in charge tell it a time when they're stopping everybody 200 meters up the road? It made no sense. And even though the Commissioner Jacobs said, well, we only go there, we stay for 5-10 minutes and we move. They were there for over an hour. Because when I passed back, they were still there. And I'm going, it really ain't making no sense,
There's a good chance they still caught people speeding, right? Because some people just can't help it.
No, when I was passing by the hour, they had nobody on the shoulder, but they're stopping everybody. But the way, I'm not a police officer, I'm not trained. But, having one, when you're driving around with your blue lights in neighborhoods, and the bandits trying to break in your house or jump a wall or whatever, they see you a mile away. Two, let the police cars have the radar guns. The minute that you start setting up a thing there, WhatsApp flying real fast, I don't know. We're not reinventing the wheel.
Are we doing the poll or we're not be skipping the poll today?
No, we can do the poll.
Let's do
Rant
it.
enough. Did I rant enough?
Yeah. But I think just customer service, I'm not thinking, I want to believe that maybe all those police officers that have bad customer service relations can be fixed. Because customer service training is something that people can be trained to improve on. So obviously it's something that needs to be addressed in terms of how police officers speak to a lot of our citizens.
Yes.
I had cause to go into a police station when my plants were being stolen in front. And I went in at I can't remember, 1:30, 2:45 in the morning. And the police officer was, very cordial and polite and gave me the receipt and, so I can't say that it was a bad interface. It was not. It was very pleasant and very cordial and very customer service friendly. But obviously there are many times that citizens meet less than customer service friendly behavior, and those incidents translate. And they translate in the sense that they are reported and move around. And because there's so many incidents where people encounter bad customer service from TTPS.
Yeah. Wasn't it under Gibbs and Iwatsky where they actually employed civilians to man the front desks at most of those police stations? Especially, remember the time they had what they call I don't know, was it model police stations? It was the name they call it. I think
yes,
there were 5.
Yes, you're right.
I think they did civilians in blue shirts. I remember them, blue long sleeve shirts. And they would sit at the front and they were the ones charged with interfacing with the public when the public comes in. That was my experience in St. James Police Station. Actually, I've never had a bad experience at St. James Police Station in the couple times that I have gone there. As I say, you'll go in and you'll sit and someone will say, excuse me, sir, are you being attended to? I would have
I didn't get it.
At St. James. But as I say, the general sentiment is that you don't get very friendly receptions at police stations. And that to me is an easy fix. That's the easiest of all things to fix in the police service.
Yes.
How you interact with the public who come into the station.
Yes.
You understand? You must be able to identify the officers who you want in front there and put them there. A senior officer could easily do that. Because most times it's either a senior corporal or a sergeant in charge of a shift. You understand? They don't ever go much higher than that.
Yep.
So
It's,
that,
you know,
that can be fixed.
that's basic training.
And let people come in, like how they have, like secret shoppers, mystery reporter, or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody come in to report and rate the service and give it back to, and which
goes
I mean
back.
the senior people of the police station have to do that, but get those kind of reports in and you will see, well, okay, yeah, we are meeting our customer service standard or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Because even a young officer taking the report, like somebody called him on his cell phone and it was pretty loud, so it's a female voice. And he's taking the report and saying, yeah, Ole better go ahead, yes, I don't want making it. I say, long I trying to leave here and I can't leave yet, Ole better go ahead. So just, oh geez.
Was just a good price, man, shopping. Could be. Anyway, so let's do a poll quickly.
Let's do the poll. Because I know sexy San Fernando buffet me here.
Yeah, let's do the poll. Do you agree with Acting Commissioner Earl Christopher that women can influence and fix our men? That's our poll this morning. She made a comment.
To the two 8255 North Americans toll free at 866-525-1099. Of course, people on the web and on the app, you know what to do. So let us know.
All right. So once again, our morning poll.
Do you agree with Acting Commissioner Earl Christopher that women can influence our men positively and fix them? That women can fix our men. That was the headline. Let's fix our men, said Earl Christopher.
And I think she was specifically talking about shooters, was she?
Yeah. Those guys who bent on a life of crime.
All right. Yeah, that have to send people out to get a KFC and Khalifi block like that. Well, all right, so 222-8255, 612-8255, toll free North Americans, 866-525-1099. Morning,
Definitely.
Yes?
Definitely, I agree with that, yes.
All righty, thank you. All right, let's see what's on my message board. Good morning, DJ Ray out in Tampa. Good morning, Sankofa. Hope you all got some water in East Grove. That HDC compound. Hope you all got water by now. I have no idea what's going on with the situation in Barataria. Wayne out in Simcoe, Ontario, Canada, where it's -2, says yes. Trevor Arima says yes. Moneymaker says yes. Miss Ingrid says my answer to the poll is absolutely yes. We can influence positively, but you cannot change anyone. All right. Carol Guevara, in some instances, yes. Paula, good morning, guys. Yes, absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. 222-8255. 612-8255.
Do you agree that women can fix men and their behavior? Yes or no?
All right. Give us a call. I'll let you all know there's no traffic getting in the Porter's Plain, huh?
Yeah.
You're getting no traffic. You're going straight up towards the Lights by the Market by Abattoir Road there. No traffic.
Well, the water has certainly dissipated down there.
Well, some. It still has a bit, but not
just a bit on the side,
yeah.
But you can drive without getting that nasty, stinking, dirty water in your vehicle.
That water is that.
Well, I have never used the Lady Young Road more than I have done for the last 2 weeks.
Well, can I take the highway down today, Richard? Clear.
No, well, actually, I'm on Lady Young Road right now.
Oh, okay. All right, so once again, our poll, I don't think so. No to the poll. Sankofa, no water in the lines and the fire hoses. OSHA. Lord Jesus. Do you agree with the acting police commissioner, Earl Haywood, Christopher, that women can fix our men? Speaking of fix our men. Good morning, Mrs. Richards.
You want that Mrs. Richards to kill me? Not this holiday season. Good morning, gentlemen. That question is half and half. You see the mothers. Richard, not you alone, because this is about the Arima thing. I cursed last night, I turned on my glass window, wonder what is going on in Arima. No, nothing for me to feel festive, and all the Venezuelan and them shack and boot all around the walkway in Arima selling things. And what is going on? Where's our mayor? I know the last time I talk about Venezuela, one of those guys call and say I'm xenophobic. But something has to be done. I don't want that situation to get out of hand. Thank you.
Gina, what's your poll answer? Did she give an answer to the poll?
Not really.
No. She said, but no, but she said half and half.
Half and half.
She said like half and
But
half.
that's not an answer.
So
I have yes or no here. You want me to put in half and half? I taking instructions, you know. If only tell me put a column mark half and half, I'll put.
she said, I suppose she was saying yes in some circumstances. So I suppose you could put yes.
I ain't putting nothing. She say half and half.
All right. 222-8255, 612-8255, and toll-free North Americans, 866-525-1099.
Can our women fix our men?
Yeah, you think Mrs. Zara can fix Richard at all? No way. She thinks so, but no. Hello.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Dinsley.
Yeah, my answer is no boy. Them many listening to nobody boy. Nobody can change them people. Nobody. My cell phone gone on the bomb, so I have to use my landline.
Ah, okay. All right. There you go. You know what to get for Christmas now. A new cell phone. Yes, Dina? Dina?
Yes. Well, I want to call back and tell Richard he's just a good example that a man can't change all year. No, well, hell no.
Oh, good.
What did she just attacked you there, Richard? It sounds. That was a full-scale frontal attack.
It seems so. And I was trying to and I'm saying, well, she said half and half.
Yeah. You see what has happened when you try to help some of them?
Oh, God, yes. So apparently the vote is no. So you can duly record it in the no column.
I did already. I put a big no.
Papa, this Christmas week, like she ain't get her passport yet or something.
It's going to be madness this week, you know. Especially with no football and thing. Everybody who couldn't do nothing for the last 2-3 weeks want to do everything in these few days here.
Oh, God. Oh.
I ain't doing nothing.
I have nothing to do. But be careful when cleaning your windows and when you're doing stuff outside. A young man was cleaning his windows in Digger Martin and fell and died.
Died?
Yeah.
I saw an elderly man climbing up a ladder yesterday.
No.
I was going through Malabar Branch Road, and just as I was about to tell him, "Excuse me, sir, I don't think that don't look safe, you know, because he's elderly and he's going up. He has a ladder leaning up on his roof, the eave of his roof, and he was thankfully he was coming down when I saw him. You know, but I just hope go and find somebody young to go up there. I mean, and you now saying a young man fell and died.
Gentlemen, I don't know if he's young or not. We have a call. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Compliments to the season.
Likewise to you, my friend.
Sadly, my answer is no. The time to fix young men or anybody is 0 to 7. After 7, you done set in your ways already. And I always tell people, children learn what they see.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Sonny. All the best here. Good morning. Good morning.
Well, I'm sorry, Richard, it's not you, it was for, it was for Wendell. When he called in, but
But she on full attack this mode now.
yeah,
She on attack mode. She on attack mode.
And Richard, I'm sorry, it was not for you, it was for Wendell. You hear him now? Well, I pretend it's all tell me that ain't going on. That is why I say no, hell no, because woman can't change some all you.
But clearly not. You want me to put a column mark half and half? If that's what you want, Zena, I'll do it for you, my darling. What is going on with Zena this morning?
Don't know what to say there either.
Shaman, call Zena and try and where you can find out from me, girl. What's going on there with you? I know.
Who's Shaman? CJ?
Yeah, CJ.
Yeah, CJ. Call Zena.
Yeah, CJ. Talk to her.
Yeah.
She let's
calm down a little
bit.
Yes. 222-8255, 612-8255. Toll free North Americans, 866-525-1099. Dre out in Rio Claro says yes. Thank you, Miss Ingrid. Rampage, no. CJ from New York, no. Good morning to Lestra and Zena. All right.
Morning, Lestra.
Yeah. Rena Boodoo Jennings saying, Steve, the big tree in Four Roads that was usually lit at Christmas time stands sad and unlit. My answer to the poll is yes. Oh, you mean by the big V?
Yeah, Four Roads V there.
Apparently, authorities of Trinidad and Tobago don't know when Christmas is.
That is normally lit by the Diego Martin Regional Corporation.
Well, it doesn't matter which corporation. It doesn't. Nobody knows when it's Christmas. Nobody gonna put things in place, and they'll always look the blame game here, there, and everywhere. Once again, our morning poll. Do you agree with Acting Commissioner of Police Erla Christopher that women can fix our men? Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Dudu.
Morning, Ms. Maloney.
And how are you?
Fair to fine, few scattered showers.
Okay, that's nice. I just called in to say good morning because I woke up late today. So you all have a wonderful day. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Maloney.
It's pouring rain in Arima again.
Really?
Really?
Let me take a look at the cameras in town. No rain. Nothing.
Really hard rain right now.
And your plants getting a good little soak. Let me take a look by Carney and see what's going on there. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, people.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Arima.
No. That's one of the few things that women cannot.
I like that. I like that comment.
I'm not saying a word when it comes to that.
And now, because of the intensity of this rain, I can barely hear.
Okay.
She said that's one of the few things that women can't do. I like that.
There's no traffic anywhere. If you're on the Rare Butler Highway to Eastern Main Road, there's no traffic. Nothing. Not even getting to Port of Spain. Wait till 10 o'clock reach now. What a cocorite. 1 car, 2 car, 3 car. I'll stop right there. People say that song like Richard now. All right. Let's get this caller. Blah, 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 blah. 222-8255, 612-8255. Toll free North Americans, 866-525-1099. Ooh, the seas are quite calm in Mayaro this morning. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Season greetings to you all.
Likewise, my dear.
Okay, could anybody tell me what to take? Listen, I got the influenza since I think September, ending of September, when schools opened and a lot of children had to go back home. My grandson brought it home. And you all wouldn't believe, from since I got that till now, it's a constant cough. This cough wakes me up in the morning, even if I don't want to get up. And now in the kitchen here making some ginger and I don't know, I try everything. Big leaf thyme, Spanish thyme leaf, oh my God, I don't know. I went to the health center and the doctor said, buy Benadryl. Nothing is working. Please, somebody, give me a remedy, Lord.
When you said influenza, you meant COVID?
No, you remember when schools opened? Some influenza started going around and a lot of children have got my grandson had to stay away from school for 10 days or whatever they call it. And everybody was coughing and the teacher class was half because of that influenza. One day she had about 5 children in her class because of a lot of children had to stay away. And since then I got it like ending of September. And brother, I don't know, long ago your grandmother or your mother would have said, Lord, like you want to go Cora? You know, long time when you have a constant cough, they used to tell you that. And that is when TB was in the air and whatever. Gee, boy, I don't know. I can't even go to church because...
I don't know. You know what works? You know what works for me? Because I don't get the cold, but because of my sinuses, I will get the itchy throat and so on, right? I just keep a palm in my mouth. I don't even suck it. I just keep it there. And that works for me, you know.
Well, let me tell you, I bought super mint in the in Massey one day. And I had to walk with that because I went to a seminar the other day up at UWE. You ever try to stifle a cough? Well, that is the worst thing.
Yeah.
I said, nah, why doing to myself? I just had to excuse and I went out in the corridor and I coughed down the place. Jeez, you Lord, I don't know. Anyway, let me answer your poll. I think women could fix it. You know why? Could fix the men? Because the women, the mothers, are the ones who, when the children growing up, they allow them, boy, girl. So they always make excuse of what they do. They don't try to correct them, at least in the proper way, because a lot of people feel beating a child is correction. No. You discipline, you speak to, you let them know what they're doing is wrong. But it have some parents, licks. I get licks when I was small and it didn't do me nothing. All you did was get licks. But you won't guide it in the right thing. I just tell my grandson, I say, when you tell a lie, I said, Jesus knows, you know, he saw what you did. You have to put the fear of God into them.
All right.
Right? So, mothers can fix it. And let me tell you something, Steve Khan. Hello? There was a police officer. He died now. His name was ACP Cooper. That man used to be on a radio.
Cooper.
Right. He used to be on a radio station. Anybody who was listening.
He used to be on our program many, many times.
Right. And I remember, listen.
That man was a gem of a man. He lived out in San... I know where he lives in San Antonio. I went there already.
Yes. You know, Steve, that man used to be a... He must be turning in his grave. You know why? He said, and I to tell you how laws, I don't know if it's law, is not enforced, even by the police, the TTPS. ACP Cooper said, no member of the public must go to a station and you tell them, no, not here, go Belmont. And you go Belmont and they say, no, you have to go Ryson Road or you have to go St. Vincent Street. He said, that should never happen. It's still happening. I remember there was a senior person, I think he in charge of San Fernando. Beyond the tape, Sergeant Alexander brought him. And you know what that man said? He had to print out the don't turn away people from the stations. Let them make the report and then you all will carry it to the relevant or send it to the relevant station. That Mr. Mohammed came. I don't know where he's supposed, but he came on Beyond the Tape and talk that they are doing that in some station in San Fernando. Lord, put your 2 hands and your 2 feet on the TTPS, because if they're not enforcing their own laws, heaven help us all. Y'all have a
Winston
blessed
Cooper.
day.
Well, hold on.
Bye.
Don't go anywhere yet. Winston
Yes.
Cooper was really a gem of an officer. He really
Yes.
was. Paula says, this is what Paula says, Miss Lady, fresh crushed ginger. Squeeze the juice and 3 drops of oregano oil.
What oil?
Oregano oil.
Oh, okay.
I had it and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Oliver
All
and
right.
Man Warren says, tell the caller to use a clove. He said, keep 1 clove in your mouth and bite every so often and swallow the juice.
Okay. Thank you all.
For the ladybird, the flu, Jenny says, blend turmeric, ginger, garlic, onion, and 1 lemon. And 1 lemon, blend the items into a pot of hot water. Boil for about 5 to 8 minutes.
Wow.
Use 1 cup in the morning and evening, repeat when necessary.
Okay, thank you.
Sam said, hold on, boy. We should do the poll on this.
Plenty herbal doctors.
Sam said red onion and honey. Yeah, I heard that. I used that already. Okay, it's only lazy police officers we employ now. All right, there you go, Miss Digo Martin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, you all, for all your remedies. Lord,
Right.
Father, I need help.
All right, let's get back to our poll here a little bit before we wrap it up. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Morning.
Steve, I want to disagree with you this morning.
That's fine. What I do? What I say that you disagree with me?
No, hear what you say. You say they need to go back to the barracks. Right? Unfortunately, the barracks doesn't teach one basic courtesy. Good morning, good evening. The barracks will teach you that. You understand?
They'll go back to school.
So if they didn't get if they didn't get it from socialization, from according to the last lady, from the mother and the parents at home.
But I've always said that, you know. Parents are teachers.
Parents are your first teachers.
And a lot of parents don't know how to teach.
When yesterday I experienced it, I went to pick up a client and she had her daughter with her. And one of the first things she said when she introduced me to her daughter, she said, say good morning. The child was like, good morning. And you see that basic socialization of good morning, good evening, right? I went into a store this last week, a woman said, pleasant good morning. And it's a mistake that Trinidadians normally make. I said, is it a pleasant morning or a good morning? Which one is it?
Yeah.
You understand?
It's like a lot of people don't know when to say good evening and good night.
Good evening and good night. You know, it could be 9 o'clock in the night, you say good evening.
Yeah, but a lot of people go on stage and, hello, good night, how are you
Good
going?
night. Yeah,
That'll drive me up a wall. All right, thanks so much.
All right.
That'll drive me up a wall. That's a pet peeve of mine. All right, we're closing off our poll now. So the poll was, do you agree with the acting police commissioner, Earl Christopher, that women can fix our men? That was our poll. Still, we'll keep it up for a little bit. I don't know what the poll is. The results are like now, Wendell.
It's pretty close still.
And if you want people, you all could have a track to play after 8 o'clock. Tell me what to pick. This is your week. You all pick the music. You all pick the music. Tell me what song to play. All right? Not Richard, not Paul, not Wendell, not Ruben. You all. Miss Ingrid says yes or no, please. Contribution. Right.
Richard is waiting to get back in. He's been waiting about 10 minutes now, he said.
Oh, I don't know where Paul. You see when Paul on his
Well, like he fall asleep. I know.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. Paul, let Richard in, please.
Yeah. He said he's been waiting about 10 minutes. Because he really dropped off when he was going over Lady Young.
Good morning.
Yeah, my answer is no. And one short thing, Wendell, on Urban Air Street, St. Joseph, where I live, there is a leak going on for weeks. Please get Wasa to check into that. Thank you.
What's the name of the street?
Wait. Don't go nowhere.
That's in St. Joseph, right?
Yes, Urban Air, URBANE.
Wait, stop. You're going too fast, man. Where in St. Joseph?
Yes.
Address.
Joseph Urban Air Street and Savary Street.
Urban Air.
Yeah, URBANEJA.
EJA.
Yes.
And what street?
Savary Street.
Savary Street. St. Joseph. All right. No problem.
Kento, how you making out with that freeze, boy?
Oh my goodness, but this one is a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
We might feel a little bit here too.
All right.
Martinique last week Sunday went down to 12 degrees. So you never know.
Wow. And so in Nigeria too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
You might get that.
Yeah. All right, Tinto. Take care.
Yeah, they're getting a bad blast this year. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys. Carol here. How are you all doing?
Carol here. How you going?
I'm good. Listen, with reference to the police officers in the station, last week, the end of last week, I had forced to go to the Chaguanas police station to make a report. I went to the female police officer there. She was very accommodating, very pleasant and all that, and started to take my report. When I told her who the person was, and the fact that the person was a police officer, well, everything changed. She said she couldn't take the report. I said, why? I have to go directly to the police complaints authority in Port of Spain. I said, but I have an incident and I have to make the report here. She was saying, no, you can't. You have to go. Once it involves a police officer, you have to go to the police complaints authority. Luckily, a sergeant came out of his office at that moment and heard the conversation, and he had to tell her, no, there's a form here that she has to fill out and whatever, and we would forward it. And she didn't have a clue.
That is absolutely correct. Carol, I don't know why they tell you that. As a matter of fact, according to the rank of the person you're reporting, a senior person is supposed to take the report at the station and give you that form to take also after. Because actually, no, they're supposed to send the form themselves. But trust me, it's best you take it yourself. Because that form ain't reaching no way if it's a police officer.
The sergeant took it and stamped it and whatever he had to do and gave me the assurance that it would be forwarded and they would call me.
All right.
So
good luck with that.
I don't know.
Good luck with that.
All right, Carol here. Take care.
Okay.
All right. All right. 222-8255, 612-8255. We kind of having a little fun with our poll in between.
The best thing to do is better don't tell them it's a police officer. Just make your report. Let them find out after.
Just make a report.
Once you say police officer, all kind of breaks and all kind of machinations just kick in. That cult, that group who always defending one another, not me.
Paul, let Richard in. He's been knocking on our door for heavy rain and gusty winds in San Fernando, moderate rain in Freeport. Let me message Paul, yes.
What Richard asked, if I'm an administrator, no.
All right, let's take this call here. Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, everybody.
Patos.
Yeah, wait. Wendell, morning.
Yes, Mr. Patrick.
What do France yesterday, boy?
Well, they lost in the penalty kicks.
France run like there wasn't something wrong with them, boy. Earlier clock, he gave them run.
Yeah, earlier clock, I don't know. What happened there?
What happened to them, boy? I said, well, what trouble is this, boy?
Well, when you see two of their best players being taken off before even the end of the first half, you know something wasn't right with the team at that point in time. They took off Giroud and Dembele before the first half even ended. So you had to know that something wasn't going right with the team.
Argentina come out running from as soon as we so blow this around.
Yeah.
France and them like I know like they get wrong side or something, guys. What you do, boy?
Is Ruben online? Does Paul pass admin on to Ruben? So Richard is asking.
I don't know.
Yeah, get some rain today, boy. You don't know you're painting, Wendell?
It's raining heavily in Arima right now.
And in San
I don't come Arima, boy. I don't come Arima now. Too much rain up here, boy.
It's raining heavily.
I park up in Arima, boy. By the way, Larry Gomes, the bakery.
Yeah.
And when I come back, I see my whole back bumper rub down.
Now is the time of the year for that.
Yeah.
What's up, please? If you going to rub it down the vehicle.
You know, when I go
But he out his man yesterday and you're a drive off, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but
I park in the most extreme parking spots in Trinity Mall. I don't go in between nobody on next day. I go to the extreme end of Trinity Mall to park.
Park too small in a mall, boy. Let's go jump up.
No, Trinity Mall is a huge, you have lots of parking. So I just go to the very end, out in the outskirts, where nobody, I can only have people at the side of me. Nobody could be in the front or the back of me.
Yesterday, me and a lady talking. When last you eat, pay me?
No, I never eat pay me. I didn't like it. I didn't like pastel at one time until my sister started to make it, and I'm going to start.
I don't even know what that is.
The lady said she had a pay me and pastel. I just see right here. I like pastel too expensive right now. How's your pastel now? $20?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Hi, Mr. Patrick. Thanks.
Only enjoy the rest of the week. Take all your time. I see this place busy, boy. Mall busy.
Yeah.
The new mall and all busy too, boy. The new mall.
Well, everybody going all over the place. So, all right. Thanks, Mr. Patrick.
All right.
We'll chat later. Good morning. Morning.
Hi, good morning. This is, you know who it is, Wendy Ann. Season greetings to everybody.
Hi, Wendy Ann.
Hi, you all have a good one. I just want to say that I would like to wish birthday greetings to my niece, Pauline Gelino, who lives in New Jersey. Her birthday is today. May she have many more years from her aunt Wendy, family in Trinidad, and from her from her mother in New Jersey, Glenda. Okay? But y'all are talking about accidents yesterday, people hitting your car. Well, boy, I am lucky that I am sitting down here talking to you all now, because on Saturday there was this vehicle. I delayed coming out of the car. The rain was drizzling, so I was taking out a hat to put on, and this car just came driving down the road on the Eastern Main Road in San Juan, next to FCB. And I just heard a bang. So, I noticed that the car pulled aside, and he stopped. So I'm waiting for him to come out. And then afterwards, when I saw him driving, I flicked the lights and I blew the horn. So he came out. It was a young boy, must have been about 18 or 19, somewhere around there. So he looked like he'd now finished school. And luckily, the wing mirror, it just went forward. And the damage to the fender was extremely minor, you know. But if I hadn't gone for that hat, I could have been either history or in a hospital right now.
Things happen for a reason.
You know? Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Wendy Ann. Glad that everything turned out well.
Bye-bye. Good.
All right. I take one more call and we go to
Let's welcome back Richard Ragoobarsingh.
Yeah, morning, Steve. How you doing?
Good man.
Morning, guys. Hey, yeah,
Morning.
Steve. Mr. Patrick talk about the TV, boy, but my wife just make that. Just the other day, she just do that and sell. Just the other day, we had a nice order to sell some. I must bring some for you to taste it. I hear you say you never tried it.
I didn't even know what it is.
Serious? It's made from cornmeal and spices. And it's wrapped in a fig leaf just like you wrap me. But instead of steaming, you're boiling. And it's a sweet, not meat. It's sweet. It's not meaty. It doesn't have any meat in it.
Really?
I'll bring one for you to try. Yeah, I'll drop one by the pet butler for you to try.
No problem.
Right?
You had to drop two because Dina is a greedy kind of girl.
I'll drop for all of you, for Wendell, all of them. I hear Wendell say you don't eat it, but...
What about, thanks for the gift, I received the gift yesterday.
Yes, that's no problem, Wendell. That's no problem.
Yes, thank you very much, Oliver.
Yes, no problem. You all are most welcome. My wife insisted that I send something for you all. So
thanks.
There you go.
From her little business. So, you know? Yeah.
Thanks,
so
Oliver.
I will be calling on Friday. Richard, the other do it on Friday, right? Friday morning.
You know, wasn't Paul supposed to do a thing this morning?
This morning, and I was looking forward to it.
Look, you see? True politician. He back right out and disappear. True politician.
What don't you understand that I have the code?
Coal or no coal, you made a promise to the population.
Listen,
I
all could not come up with that. Go out and deliberately get the coal over weekend. So I couldn't come up with that.
Look how you do that.
But then again, you work for the Policeman Corporation, so you can't come up with very much at all.
That's why you spend all morning.
Everything is rubbed up by everybody.
That's why you can't sing. That's why you go keep that coal there.
Oh my goodness. Evie, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. When rubbing up by everybody who had the flu. Ask Evie the Paul. If you hear that, Richard talking to you.
Hi, Rich. Good morning, honey.
Morning, Evie. I was telling Wendell to ask you.
Nice to hear you.
Evie, you wish to vote on our poll this morning?
I wish to read news at 8.
Oh, true.
Hold on. We gotta wait.
She is studio early every day.
If only. Let's get into our news brief.
This is your news bulletin from Power 102 Digital.
Former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner says he feels vindicated in his decision to help Qatar attain its goal of hosting